Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Julie and today I'm going to be showing you how I apply my foundation and concealer. I also was thinking about making a video of how to select the right foundation or concealer for you, so if you're interested in that, let me know by leaving a comment down below. So let's just jump right in. Good morning. Have you guys seen that meme where it's like when that first sip of coffee touches your soul? That's how that felt just now. So the first and most important steps before you get started with your makeup is to cleanse and moisturize your face. These are not skippable. You have to do this if you want a good makeup application, if you want your makeup to lay nicely on your skin, if you want it to last a long time, and if you want to take care of your skin. Don't skip these steps. Usually after this, what I do is prep the skin using a primer, and I use different primers just depending on the day. The one I'm going to use today is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. The purpose of this particular primer is to basically hold back my oils from pushing through my makeup for as long as possible. So I'm just gonna take about this much right here, just like a pea-sized amount. You don't need a whole lot. And I'm going to put that on my face, just kind of in the areas that I need the most oil control. To be honest, I'm never this careful when I'm putting it on. I'm like usually fighting the urge to just like rub it on like a savage. So I'm just gonna be pushing it into the skin and just gently spreading it. So I think that the easiest way to apply foundation and concealer is with a beauty sponge. This is the Real Techniques beauty sponge. It is very affordable and it works great, lasts a decent amount of time. And the great thing is they sell this guy everywhere, so you won't have a hard time finding him. Apparently it's a boy. The foundation that I'm going to be using today is L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. So I'm going to start on this side of the face, and I'm just going to very gently just kind of spread that product out. And then I'm going to take the Beauty Blender and I'm going to pounce it on the skin and blend that into my cheek. I like to do my face section by section. I want to blend it out before it dries down at all so that everything's nice and smooth. Something that I meant to mention earlier is the purpose of moisturizing and priming your face before you do your foundation is to just make sure that your skin is in the best possible state before you apply your foundation. So compare it to your lips. When your lips are dry, they're kind of shriveled, and if you put on a lipstick directly over that when they're not moisturized, it's gonna look weird over your dry, shriveled lips, and it's just not gonna be as nice looking. It's kind of the same concept for your skin. You want your skin to be moisturized and slightly plumped even, like soft, supple, and then when you put your foundation over the top, it'll lay really smoothly and nicely over your skin, and it's going to look nicer throughout the day because you did it right to begin with. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit extra just down here on the sides of my face because I want a little extra coverage there. Now, personally, I like to take my foundation kind of under my jawline. I don't take it all the way down my neck. That's kind of a personal preference thing. I just find it unnecessary. You might be able to see that my neck is lighter than my face and my chest, so what I do is just take a little bronzer and fix that right up. Another thing you want to make sure of when you're blending is to make sure to blend it all the way back to your ear. And then around your hairline, you want to make sure that you're kind of pushing it right into that hairline so that there's no line of demarcation around your face. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer today. This is just my absolute favorite. I love it so much, and it's expensive. And if you're looking for something that's less expensive, you can use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I'm looking for something that's a dupe of the Tarte Shape Tape, but I have not found it yet. This concealer is expensive, but you don't have to use as much of it for the same amount, if not better coverage than the other ones. With this one, what I would do is draw like a big triangle and like fill in the triangle and then blend it out. With this one, I just have to dot it, and it's going to spread and cover everything that I want. So here we go. So I'm going to start by dotting it under the eyes, bring it down like this, and also on the side of the nose. And again, I'm gonna just do one side at a time, one section at a time, because I feel like that's how I get my makeup the smoothest. Now I'm going to draw a very thin line down the center of my nose. Next, I'm going to put some on my forehead. So I blend this all the way up and kind of leave it like a little bit of a triangle, you can kind of see, and just blend that out. This is going to bring light to the center of the face and push the parts that I bronze or contour back, so the darker will recede, the lighter will come forward, and it has a slimming effect on the face. And then with whatever's left on my sponge, I'm just gonna put a little bit on the chin. I powder my face differently depending on the day, but personally I do set my entire face with powder because I'm oily and I want my makeup to last longer. It's not totally necessary, but it also does help as you apply the rest of the powders that you're gonna put on your face. It won't stick to the foundation, it'll just kind of smooth over nicely. The powder that I'm going to use is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in Translucent. And before I go in with it, I'm just going to blend out all of the places that would crease. Then I'm gonna take the powder and the same sponge and dip the powder in. So there's a generous amount of powder on here, and I'm just going to take it under the eye. And you're just gonna dab it in. And then I'm taking whatever's left on there. There's not a lot of powder on anymore, but I'm going to just blend out the whole area that has concealer. I re-dipped that sponge into the powder, and I'm going to now do the same thing on my forehead and on my smile lines. Once I have that down, I'm just going to bounce my sponge on the skin and just kind of set the rest of my face with the excess powder that was used. So I'm gonna go finish my makeup and I will be right back. All right, so my makeup is done, and this is what it looks like with everything else on my face. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and also click on the notification bell so you know when I post more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.